Yo, what's up guys? Welcome to part 11 of my Minecraft series. In today's video, I'm going to be making an iron farm and AFKing at it for a bit to see how much iron I get. I'm telling you now from the future, I think I have 10.5 stacks of iron blocks, not ingots, blocks, which is kind of crazy. But I've been AFKing for like 2 days straight, day and night, but still. So that's a lot of iron. We're no longer broke on iron, and we can start using only iron tools now, because we actually have more iron than copper, which is kind of crazy. Technically, an iron farm is also like a red dye farm, because red flowers and stuff, so it's just infinite red flowers. And then you also have string from the cats. If you don't tame 5 cats for the farm I'm going to make, then cats just spawn in the pit most of the time, or sometimes out of it, and that gives a lot of string. And I think right now we have 6.5 stacks of string because of the cats, because they drop string. It's a chance they drop string. I also just randomly get other mob loot, like I have like 2 or 3.5 stacks of rotten flesh from it. No idea why, but I guess, hey, it's more than just an iron farm. And I will probably like spawn proof around it a little more to make it more efficient, which you guys might see eventually. But I think I've yapped enough in the beginning, and let's get into the video. So as you can see, to start the video, I'm just sorting my inventory to go make the mob farm, and I'm just flying over using the bed. As you can see, I already placed all the beds and stuff, and I've basically gotten everything I need besides the what is it called? The hoppers, because I only have 3 hoppers, because the whole reason I'm making this iron farm is because we're broke on iron, and I'm not about to go mining for a long time. And I'll point it out now, I forgot a very important step: to dig out 1 block around this pit that I have. So I'm actually placing all these leaves too close. Thank goodness I have extra leaves left over, but not enough, so I have to like use slabs instead. But anyways, as you can see, I'm just finishing this off, placing all the leaves for spawn proofing, which I'll have to change all later. And then now I'm adding in the hoppers, and I only brought 2. Or wait, no, I only had 2, never mind. Yeah, I get 3 more later. And then I also make more hoppers for other stuff. And then, yeah, see, as you can see here now, I'm wondering, wait, this isn't how it looked like in the video. And I'm realizing I forgot the most important step: to widen it out. And so I'm just kind of annoyed about that. So I start to do that. But then it like turns nighttime and mobs start to attack me, and it just gets really annoying. So then but before that, I place the campfires down, and then I don't realize that it actually breaks the campfires, like unless you have silk touch, I'm pretty sure, I don't know. So I'm just using my baguette. Yes, my amazing baguette to dig out the pit. And then as you can see, I started to get attacked, and so I riptide back and then die. And then thankfully, all my loot just stays in one place for some reason. I don't know if that's a glitch, but thankfully that happens. And then eventually I get all my stuff, I sleep through the night, then get some more stuff and do the rest of the farm. Alright, so I've cut through a lot of extra stuff that I got sidetracked and forgot to do. But as you can see, I've kind of like dug it out a little more, and then I just wasted the 1 leaf that I actually kind of needed, but it doesn't really matter. So as you can see, I now have 1 leaf left, and I have nothing for the other corner. So I just end up using the 2 extra slabs I have. And I finally decided to finish digging out this extra area, and I was so annoyed. As you can see, I also got more campfires, and I placed those, and then I fixed the chest, and then the trapdoor and the stuff. Yeah, you know, you see. And so now that I've finished digging this out, I start to place the signs down that hold the lava, you know, because the iron golem isn't gonna die from the campfires. Well, it is, but it's gonna take like 10 years, and I don't want to wait that long. Like, it's 10 times more efficient anyways, and plus, what's the point in just not doing it? But as you can see, I accidentally uncrouch when I try and place the last sign down, and so now I actually do it properly this time. And yeah, so now the lava will stay when I place it, and now I'm replacing the water so that it actually works properly this time. And so I just decide to wind charge out. Or no, well, I guess I don't. But I eventually get stuck and I need to wind charge out. And yeah, I'm just in a back and forth of trying to get out of the pit because it's just kind of annoying. I don't know why I didn't use my trident. Oh wait, that's right, because my water bucket's empty. I don't know. This was a while ago, okay? So I sometimes forget the details and stuff of particularly what I'm doing or what happened. And I am kind of sick right now if my voice sounds weird. And I also found a better way to set up my headphones, or my, how do I say this, my headset, so that my voice sounds better and it's just more clear. And you can probably tell if you watched my other videos versus this video. So I anyways grab another water bucket and then I run back to base to go sleep through the night. So as you can see here, my diamond armor is getting kind of low, and I just don't want it to break, Like, I want to keep this diamond armor till the end, which is what I do. Currently, real time, I've actually, added a lot of enchantments to my armor and stuff to make it really good. But I'm basically just adding mending to all the armor, and then the anvil breaks. And then I look at the anvil recipe, and then I remember it's 3 iron blocks. This is another reason why I need to make this iron farm, because we need another anvil for me to keep putting the mending on. And I also anyways need more levels and stuff, so I can put the mending on more. And then I eventually just go to the mob farm in AFK to repair my gear. So after doing a bit more stuff, I finally decide to go in AFK at the mob farm so that a ton of mobs spawn so that I can repair all my gear and stuff. So I just block myself in and then I AFK here for 10 minutes, maybe around there. So after AFKing for a little bit, a lot of mobs spawned, as you can see, so I killed them to get XP, of course, to mend my armor. And as you can see, this zombie actually dropped an iron ingot, which I'm pretty sure is pretty rare, so I'm kind of surprised about that. So after I kill all the mobs, I kind of just sort my extra loot into there. I probably should have taken the iron ingot, but I don't know why I put it back in. So after sorting that out a little bit, I'm just thinking of what I should do next. And then I realized that I need to take the iron ingot. And then I also think to myself, wait, I mean, we don't use the mob farm that much anyways. So, and once I finish, and then yeah, creeper spawns there, so that's close. But I decide to just take 2 of the hoppers, so that it's just easier, the iron farm works better. Cause and I don't know if it'll actually work completely or properly, but I just decide to do it anyways because if it does work, then that's a ton of iron right there, which is already I can make more hoppers and stuff, So I'm just taking the 2 hoppers to finish the iron farm. So once I grab those 2, I eat a little bit and then I run over to the iron farm to finish it. So as you can see, I came back to the iron farm to put the rest of the hoppers down. And if you didn't see, at the end of the, of my last thing, before I cut the video to go over here, I actually put the iron ingot back into the hoppers or in the chest for some reason. I have no idea why or what I'm doing, but I just did it for some reason. So yeah, I'm just finishing up placing all the hoppers, and I don't know what I'm doing here. The water's kind of getting in my way, so I keep just trying for some reason to get into a better position to do it. And then I realize that there is no better position, so I just try and place it, and then it just works. So then I replace the blocks I broke, and then I just decide to go and see if the iron, to go get all of the, what is it called? The jobs, for the, for the villagers, because the villagers need jobs for some reason. They can't just be normal villagers. So I also need to go get 2 villagers, to breed to 20 villagers. So eventually I just go and do that. So after cutting out about around 20 minutes of me going through pure pain of grinding a lot of flint and wood to make enough workstations, and then also grabbing 2 villagers to put into the underneath the pit so that it it actually spawns iron golems. So I actually just cut out all the pain for you guys. Also, if you don't know if you're wondering why I got flint for stuff, it's because I was making fletching tables or whatever for it, because if you didn't know, and I actually learned this while watching the video myself, apparently farmers and librarians don't work in the rain. So, and for some reason, I don't know if it's just Bedrock edition or if it's just because like my world that I made or that I'm on for some reason, it like rains 24/7. So, yeah. And it's also really easy to make fletching tables. I think it took me like 15 minutes to grind out all the gravel, and then it took me another like 5 to 10 minutes to grab the villagers and the rest of the wood to craft the stations and bring the villagers over here. So after bringing the villagers into the pit, like I try to make them go in the area, but this one villager just does not want to go. So I keep trying, as you can see, to like really just make him like go, but he does not seem to want to go. So I try eventually just like breaking blocks around him so that I can push him kind of in a way, because he obviously just wants to sit in a corner. I don't know why. But yeah, I kind of just didn't make it any better by doing that, and so now I gotta dig out again and do this instead. And then I finally get him to move and it works. So I do this. And then he's finally in a good position. So I just really easily just push him in while also covering up the hole so they can't escape, of course. And then I realized that I need to like breed them and stuff first. So I push him in and then I block it off. And then I realized that I don't have enough bread yet. So then I grab the rest of the bread and then I come back with it. And I don't know why I'm blocking it off right now. I think I already have the bread. Yeah, okay, never mind. I already have enough bread. So eventually, I think I take another like 10 to 20 minutes to just breed them to 20 villagers. So I'll cut to when I finish. So after about another 20 minutes of absolutely pure pain, I finally finished breeding all the villagers. And I just decide to, and they of course still have to grow all of them, so I just decide to AFK here for about like an hour. Yeah, so like I think then, so this was 3 hours of footage, and I think 2 of these hours is just me being AFK at the iron farm and forgetting to stop recording. Although I guess it doesn't really matter, but still, you know, that's a very long time. And of course, like I said at the beginning, I AFK for like the next 2 days after it finally starts to work properly. Anyways, I'll see you guys after I finish AFKing. So, as you can see, I finished AFKing, and look how much iron that is. Like, right now, I think like currently in the video, I thought that was rich. I thought I was like really rich with iron. Oh, I wasn't even close to being right with how rich I was in the future, like how rich this would make me with iron. Like, it's actually kind of crazy, like when I'll show it to you in future videos. It's just insane. Like, I don't even know what to say. It's actually just crazy. And now we're no longer have to be stuck on copper tools for like junk tools, and we can actually use iron tools for junk tools. So it's 10 times better and so much easier. So after running around for a bit, being happy, the mobs start to attack me, so I just decide to run back to base, especially because this creeper is starting to like get too close for my comfort. So I just riptide back to base. So I'm gonna end the video now. That's me making the iron farm in my Minecraft world, and if you're watching so far, thank you. I actually do check my analytics, and I see most people only watch for the first like 2 to 5 minutes. And I mean, it is a little discouraging, but I don't really care. I have fun making these videos. I really don't care that much. I mean, I do care because like it means my content probably isn't that interesting. So I wish I could make it better, but so far this is the best I can do, and I will be learning how to make better. But anyways, thank you for watching all the way, and if you are hearing me speak the outro of the video, please leave a like and a sub, maybe, so you can see future videos. Anyways, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.